Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back. Another day of design today. Yesterday was a pretty okay day. I think it was not my best work day ever, but hey, you lose some, right? But I was actually quite happy, which sounds a little bit strange because the designs don't look all that great, to be quite honest. But I see them more as wireframes for the work I'm going to do today. Like, on the side, I'm reading this marketing book about direct marketing, which my dad recommended. He's actually a pretty decent marketing guy. And I got a couple of ideas from that I might want to implement into the actual landing page. But first things first, let's have a little look-see at what we got, okay? So this was the most up-to-date version. Also, as you might notice, my Figma is dark moded, which is quite cool. Let me also update my streaming thingy, my streaming information. So what we got here is we have a header with pretty okay copy, I think. And then we have the intro video to show people, okay, this is how easy it is to get up and running. I use this little Loom image to indicate that I need to shoot a Loom video. And again, this 2 minutes can, like, I don't care if this 2 minutes become 5 minutes or 7 minutes. As long as it's under 10 minutes, I'm happy. And the closer it is to 2 minutes, the happier I'm going to be. Well, then we have the USB section. In my blog, I described kind of the reasoning behind the setup of this page. Like first we have an header where we show like no monthly fees, own your link in bio page, because that's the main difference from, for instance, a link tree. It's not only the blocks that we offer, but it's more importantly, it's like it's tailored towards developers to get them up and running with the link in bio. Developers are pretty comfortable with like setting up their own hosting, especially now with Vercel, Heroku, and all those kinds of solutions around. Hosting isn't that much of a problem anymore. So they only pay once for this template, which is like half of the cost of a yearly Linktree subscription, which I actually have to communicate somewhere on the page, like how's the cost benefit. So that's something we are currently missing in the design, which I have to highlight somewhere on the page, right? So if you go to the USP, I wanted to change this around just a bit. Like, it doesn't make sense to have a title here when the title can be like, can be here. Start with templates. This is all going to remain the same. And then we have like the blocks. And what I want to do here is add a trial option, which might sound a little bit odd, but to convince people who might be a little bit on the fence, I want to create one template that's completely free of charge, which is probably going to be like fairly close to the Linktree design, so it's not going to include any benefits for the work, etc. I hope to God that it isn't going to affect my sales, but what I want to do is like gather emails, put them in the sales funnel, and try to upsell them on like the Lite and the Pro version. So the most important thing is like the template needs to strike a balance between like easy to deploy, like also like complete enough so they can deploy something of a link in bio page, and then we can start sending emails about, okay, maybe you're interested in the Lite version or maybe Pro version. Hey, did you see that you can like try out the Lite version and then upgrade to the Pro version by sending me an email, yada yada yada. This is actually something I'm gonna talk about with my dad, who's a bit more into marketing. Like, really hear him out about, are these, like, I wouldn't per se call it a scheme, but is this a valid tactic? Or am I going to shoot myself in the foot if I'm going to offer a free version of the template that's just going to satisfy a lot of people? Because that's really my fear if I'm doing like a free template giveaway, or free, it's not entirely free, you have to give me your email. But if I start giving the template away for basically only an email and people are getting satisfied, why the hell will they upgrade to the Lite or Pro version? And I also don't want to create a free version that sucks, because why would they then upgrade to either of the paid versions? So there's a bit of a struggle there, but hey, we have some time. So with that in mind, I already created a little updated version like 10 minutes before the stream started. Actually, in the countdown, I worked on it a little bit while setting up my streams. And as you might notice, the dark background is gone, and that's on purpose, because I don't like the dark color. I also don't like it in the header right here, and that's because I don't know if dark colors really sell all that well. I also got rid of like the background image, which makes this look a little bit more professional as well. But again, there's a lot to update here. I think this works better. I think we will work with a little bit more of these like little pen scribbles. I don't know why, but I think they're fun. But I have to check out what exactly we're gonna do with it. And also the background is not all that, I don't know, the header just doesn't do it for me. So let's see. Let's just create another duplicate. And let's rip out anything, right? Let's rip out everything. From here, to the header, to the actual header content. Rip it out. Whip it, rip it. Whip it and rip it. And let's see. Let's create a light version. So for this to work, let's create... Okay, I have to select them individually, which isn't that big of an issue. Like, let's make these all like these dark colors. Okay, so now we have the navigation. How expensive is Linktree? Pricing. Like, let's say, save hundreds of dollars by running your own link in bio page. And let's go for a more... like, I guess, centered design. Like, we have 80 plus 32 is like 12-ish. Let's grab the woman's hand. See if we can we work with the woman with the woman's hand. No, I mean we can grab it from the side. Woo, chicken baby. Hmm. Okay, I do have a better feeling with this one, but save hundreds of dollars each year by running your own link in bio page. Maybe we can even start with the video. Okay, let's just assume that we're, I don't know, what can, oh, maybe I can let the hand. I'm still not sure about the hand though, but and this isn't going to work, is it? Let's open Dribble for a little bit of inspiration here. Or how did Vercel do this? Oh, show you that one. Let's just go to Dribble. Let's just go to Dribble and see what's out there. Like, let's go landing. Let's also save hundreds of dollars. Save hundreds of dollars. Own bio page. These all look so similar. Hey, that's true for you. Just looking for a little bit of inspiration on what to do with the actual... This looks cool. Can I create something similar to that? That looks absolute garbage. Okay, let's have a look without a grid. Especially comparing these two to each other. I like the ID more. Maybe we can do some weird shit with the actual images. Yeah. This has a lot more character. I mean, it's definitely not perfect, like far from it. But I like what we're doing with the gradients. I like that we show a couple of templates. I like the actual use of the Loom video here, so I like also that it says like save hundreds of dollars by running your own link in bio page. Maybe people are gonna call me on that, but I don't give a fuck, mate. This might even benefit from just being like a column wider. I think that's fine. No, it's not fine. Okay, I think this can use just a bit more spacing. Did we say? Okay, so what would I improve? Okay, so I think the header can definitely use some more space. To create some more space for the actual templates. Then what I'm missing is somewhat of a background, I guess. Like I have a plugin for this. Let's create another variant of this one right below here. Let's remove everything except for the header. Oh, let's group these suckers. I also want to see what happens if I just like make this wide, as wide as possible. Like reduce the spacing just a bit, like 80. I don't know. CD. Will there be any? Is it? Will it be a biggie if I just show it in like 2 minutes instead of like if I start with a video instead of like images of the actual template? Let's check out what happens, shall we? Yeah, that's odd that you don't show, like, if you sell a template that you don't show the template. But we can do that here. Okay, let me compare like these two for a minute here. Like, am I making an improvement or am I making a downgrade? That's really the question here. I think I'm making an improvement. I mean, it will show better once I fill out like these images. But I feel pretty confident about it now. They want to do something with the background though. Let's look at the plugins to see if we can get a wave of some sort. Can also invert the wave that now that I'm thinking of it. Yeah, but it isn't functional at fucking all, so why should I? Better. I like this background. Okay, like adding the imagery already helps like a whole lot. No, the green hats look better. Too much green though. Although I am on the right track now, I believe. See. Let's create an iteration here. Two, 8. Little bit of a background. Actually, I'm not even mad. I like this. This shows a little bit of the templates, right? Then we have some. Okay, yeah, yeah. I'm getting kind of happy with this. Sure, we have to like create a couple of more templates, and we have to make these a little bit more beautiful. But hey, we're getting there. Like, the most important message is save hundreds of dollars by running your own link in bio page. Then we have 2 buttons. Maybe I'll make these like two darkish buttons with the side of there. Oh, or just white. See, maybe I'll change like the button styles to. We have 2 buttons. We have like buy now. Is going to have this, or let's see an example, which maybe these 2 have to be like flipped, so that we have like a here, or we can even go for like a secondary button type where we fill it transparent, and then we give a stroke of this, and then a text this. I'm just not. I mean, it looks pretty good. I think this was just what was missing. Like, yeah, we want to have this, but then we show the video, and then we show the templates like scattered around it. I mean, is it perfect? No. It will definitely need some work, but yep, and that's exactly how it's supposed to look. And let's flip this around. Especially, let's flip horizontally. That looks sick. Oh, sorry. And that's great, because this is exactly, I think this is a good mix between like getting focus on the actual video, because I think that's the real value proposition, right? People might not understand how easy it is to work with a template, so I want them to see the image. Like, sure, I need a call to action with like the buy now and see next. Let's view a prototype of this, right? Shall we? Let's view a fucking prototype of this because I'm getting kind of excited. Okay, load everything. No. Oh well. Like, okay, you get on this page, like, save hundreds of dollars by running your own link in bio page. I mean, maybe there can be a little bit more white space now that I think of it. Like, the white space here is 80. Actually, let's group this as a header. Let's group this as a header, and let's say instead of 80, we're gonna go with 120. Is that right? Let's test this out, shall we? Let's test this the fuck out. Need to grab everything. Okay, and then here maybe we can get away with 80. Save hundreds of dollars by running your own link in bio page. And then we have like this image with this, and maybe if you like hover over these, they scale a little bit to the sides, like a flyer. I don't know. It's might be a bit crazy what I'm thinking of, but I like it. Picasso. Okay, so then we need a bit more spacing between these guys. Like, how's 80? Okay. I'm not quite fond of like it's the normal fonts, but hey, I mean it is what it may be. We'll have to do like light and then increase it to 18. I think this looks pretty sick. I mean, this image is definitely not right and we have to do something about that, but I think it looks pretty cool. And then maybe we can... How does it look if I use more sort of a greenish dark color? Oh, that even works better. Yep, that works way better. Now, the only thing that I don't like... Yeah, let's make it extra bold instead of black. Like, the title can be black, but like the extra things need to be like just extra bold. Otherwise it just screams too much. I don't know how I would describe it otherwise, but I think, yeah, otherwise it would just scream too much. It will draw too much attention. What smells in my house? I think it's you know, my neighbors. Like there's a restaurant next to me, my house, so probably what I smell. Okay, so now we have this. Like if you like save $100 by running your own link in bio page. Buy now, see an example. It only takes 2 minutes, even if you're not a programmer. More than just a couple of buttons. Start with templates. bring your own framework, get the template today, like Light, Pro, Upgrade. This can actually be a little bit more off the side, maybe 32 pixels instead of just 16. And then I was thinking, okay, so here was the thing why I placed like marketing into my tweet today. It's like, let me grab this bad boy, let me put it under here, and let's make it a bit wider. Sure yet? I Oh my god, maybe I like this color better for the buttons. Yeah, that's much better than this. Shee, we're getting places. Actually, here as well. I'm still unsure if I want to. Let me test this. Do I want to do it this way or do I want to do it this way? Yeah, I think this way. This way makes more sense. Maybe we have to tweak this like dark greenish color a bit more, but for now I'm actually quite excited about it. I mean, this could use a little bit more spacing, but the rest looks pretty good. Pretty good. I mean, for me, the way I design is pretty straightforward, right? I mean, I don't like to go into all the details, except if I'm, of course, required by the client. But for this, I mean, if I'm looking at this, I think like, okay, I can pretty much build this already. We only have to take care of like tweaking this button a little bit, like getting better assets for this, and we also have to build, of course, a another page. But wait, let me check this. Okay, and then we have to get the template, and then I think we'll just do a footer, right? We'll just do a simple footer, and I think we're pretty much done with this iteration. What happens if we just change this to white again? Oh, I actually like the greenish color. I don't know, it feels nice. Maybe we can even like put a little bit of a... Ah, no need. Just give everything a little bit more breathing room. While also like, okay, so this, no, 2, 5, 6. Better, way better. Okay, so this is spacing. Then what we're going to do here is to have the loom video and then like these animating thingies. So we can play around with a little bit of an animation. And then we have these sections, which of course need new assets, but we'll get to that. Start with template, so that's about that. And then we have to get the template today. Go Lloyd. Is also 2.8.12, yeah. I think the only thing that's currently missing is that these buttons don't have a background, which makes it 2.8.12. She said she was 12. Right. So these buttons also need a bit of a box shadow. To 8.12. Same for this one, 2.8. Okay, cool. This makes it pop a little bit more. No, medium is fine. Nah. Nah, this is good. This is good. So, does this satisfy, like, if I look at this like a customer, then, okay, let's go to the prototype, shall we? So, I get to this page. Like, where's my fill screen? No. Can I again zoom in? Actually, pretty amazing how we went from this to this, to this, to this. I don't know. I think it looks pretty cool. And also, we had this version, but it doesn't really work. I think once it's interactive and once I've made some final tweaks inside of Next.js, it's gonna be pretty cool. Especially this one. I somehow wanted to slide in a little bit. So let's make this an outline button instead of a like, let's make the fill, let's make the stroke this. Let's bring the stroke down to 1. Better. Less squeamish. I like it. So I guess that yeah, of course we'd have to do a couple of more things. I'm kind of on the fence about a couple of things, like see all blogs page, all that kind of fun stuff. I mean, basically everything I'm currently adding adds time to the project, and I want to launch like as quickly as possible, which makes it a bit difficult. Oh. Oh well, it is what it is. I mean, what more can I do? I can check if all these are... what happens if we switch to 18? 16 is better, so this should be 16 as well then. It can be 8 for now. Do we need to do more? No, I don't think so. Yeah, so I think we have a clear winner, which I need to develop. So okay, so if we have a look at Notion, I mean, this page is more than fine. I mean, I wish I could like iterate more over it and more and more and more, but sometimes you just... I'm pretty happy with this design. I can make more iterations, but this does exactly what I want to. Clear header, shows the templates, but also lays the focus on showing how convenient it is to use this tool, especially also for no-coders. Then we have 3 USPs to make people a little bit more interested, like more than just a couple of buttons, where we tell like the importance of showing actually your work, that you can start with templates so that you don't have to figure everything out yourself, and that you can bring your own framework so that, you know, that for developers, where this project is more tailored for, doesn't use any JavaScript, so it's easy to work with Next.js, like Remix, basically with anything. And then we get to the pricing, where people can buy the actual template, check out, and bring me money. And then here is like one marketing trick, which I read in the book I read today, and that's like you can also give something for free. Which is going to be a very simple template, and I have to make sure that it's like usable enough but interesting enough so that people actually want to buy the light version or the pro version. And then we can because if people sign up for this, they will get into a marketing funnel, and I will send them a couple of emails, like basically going from, hey, do you want to put this project, to like, how are you enjoying it, do you want to give feedback, do you yada yada yada. Just build a relationship with them before eventually asking them, hey, you can buy the pro version, or hey, you can buy the light version, but I can also provide you with the pro version for like a little discount. And I'm also unsure about the pricing. I mean, is this pricing fair? If you pay like $240 for, or more than $240 for Linktree, for essentially more, but again, you have to do a little bit more work yourself. I think $19. I can get away with $19, and like, let's do 69 because it's a nice number. And then then we can say like 50. We can always play around with this, but let's not aim too low. Let's rather aim a little bit higher and then we can go lower. Yeah, this makes more sense. I'm just gonna do something to... because I think it doesn't serve any design purpose other than it just looks nice. I believe. Something's... It's fairly small, but it's something. I don't know, it does something for the design. Okay, and then of course we need like more pages for like showing all the blocks, like getting started. We also have to make sure that we provide a Git book or some kind of documentation for this. Although I'm unsure how I'm going to host that. Like, what can you actually use? Like, I don't know, I mean, I can write blogs. But then I have to write yet another blog. I mean, I can use something like Gitbook, right? Per user, per month, unlimited private spaces, everything in community, advanced banning, email domain, SSO. I mean, it's only $6.40 a month. How many projects do you get? Shareable links. Public space, unlimited private spaces. I don't know if I actually need something like that. But actually, basically, it's going to look like this. Which is fine, because then I can, like, getting started, I can show the video. And then we can also make more. That way I don't have to run a blog, you know? Maybe I have to run an intercom here. I don't know. We can do so much more. But as far as I'm concerned, I'm pretty happy. So we're temping your own framework. Template today. But then again, do I need to provide people with any more documentation? I can write document, but I might want to write more like block types of documentation than actual than like a Git book. I want to run more sort of a blog than an actual Git book, just so I also can get some content marketing going. I might as well make this part of something bigger, because that's my overall goal. Like have a some sort of a side business that where I actually can sell like templates. But maybe in order to get there, I first need to release and launch this, and then we can slowly start building on some, like, get initial sales out the door for so via social media, like Product Hunt and like show Hacker News. Then we can use a Git book. Yeah, you know what? Let's just grab our hammer, just like we're Dutch, and say, okay, yeah, bam, this is the one we're going to build, and I'm going to worry about all those other things later. Which means that we're actually done quite quickly with the stream today. Which is no problem, I guess. For one time, we can keep this episode rather short. So I'm still not sure about this button though. But hey, we'll fix that once we go into production, and we'll also like. No, I think the project just will come with a good README for like adding analytics and adding all that kind of stuff. I mean, at Google Analytics is also easy for other people. It's just an HTML template. I will make sure all the SEO stuff is in there, and even do a comment inside the thing here. You can place your analytics code if you want to, but that will be part of the README. This page only has to do the sales and has to show all the blocks, so people can like in their mind get excited about how to compose the blocks together before actually pulling the trigger on the product. And I also don't have to forget that this is like more sort of a trial product. Like, actually see how I can sell this, if it sells, and then I will go absolutely bananas on a version 2. But we'll see. We'll see. So yeah, thanks for watching. It was a rather short stream, but hey, we got to a design eventually. So I will put this kind of in the back of my mind, and then I guess we'll just start building this site tomorrow. I don't see why not, actually. And then we can focus on finishing the product. Maybe we can do a couple of tweaks here and there for like the actual, both the product and the assets, and like making. We also have to make the Loom video and write the README. So we have some work to do, but we can actually launch next week, which is great. And then I'm kind of all on the marketing train to see how we can. Like, what happens if I just. You know what? I'm just gonna put this up on Twitter. And I'm already getting rid of this. Like, you know what? Let's just export this as like a JPEG. Save it. Then give me this. Then I'm gonna edit it. I'm gonna crop it. Okay. So with that out of the way, I'm actually going to fuck off now. So tomorrow I'll be back where we when we were working on, like, I think implementing the actual landing page into Next.js. I don't know what else we're going to do. Maybe work on the assets a little bit, but I think it makes more sense to just fucking build the landing page. Like, get close to it, like set up Gumroad and all that kind of fun stuff, so we can actually like use tomorrow as sort of kickstart for next week, where we have to like wrap up the product. I'm almost done with the actually packaging up the product. Like, the next week we can create the page for where people can watch the blogs, and we can of course finish the landing page, test it, etc. So thanks for watching. Have a great morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you're from. Have a little smoochy, and I will see you guys tomorrow. See ya!